Hello everyone, Gayla Wick, Denver Love Coach. And if you've been following my blogs and my videos for a little while, you know that I've been talking a lot about dating. But maybe you're in a situation where you haven't been dating. So I want to talk to you for a few minutes about that because I know it can feel like you're just stuck and you might not know what to do. You might be concerned about going online. You may not know how to do that, or you may have had not great experiences with dating online. And so you're reluctant to do that and you don't know what to do. Well, if you're like me and you get stuck on something and you don't know what to do, one of the things that happens to me is I don't do anything. So if I don't know what to do, I don't do anything. Why? Because I'm afraid of doing the wrong thing. So I know this can happen in everyday life, especially if you're single and you're not sure what to do. You might have even had some really crappy dates, and now you're really shy about it because you just don't want to put yourself through it. And I talk to single women all the time who say that, it just seems like so much work. I don't want to do it. I can't do it. I just lose my enthusiasm for dating because it wasn't fun. It didn't turn out very well. In fact, I've had women say to me, dang, I went out on this date and it was so bad that I was mad at myself because I wish I was sitting at home watching my favorite television show. Well, listen, I get that. I totally get that. But just staying at home and watching your favorite television shows or whatever it is that you're doing is not going to get you the love of your life. You have to actually be willing to take a step in the direction of your dreams. And I quote that Henry David Thoreau quote all the time in my blogs about taking a step in the direction of your dreams, and that you will really be met with the universe helping you out. Now, of course, that was a complete paraphrase, but I can't remember the exact quote at the moment. So you can look at one of my blogs and you can find it, or you can look up that quote from Thoreau. But what I want you to know is you can't just sit at home and think that the relationship of your dreams is going to magically appear. It's not going to. And I do understand. I had a period in my life where I was certainly discouraged about having a love relationship that would really support me and be deeply satisfying, be authentic, allow me to be who I really was, allow me to lead my best life. I thought that I was dreaming that this could exist, or I thought that it was just something that Hallmark or the other greeting card companies made up and didn't really exist except for a handful of cases. And I certainly wasn't one of them. So I understand where you are, but I also want you to know this, that you just need a little help. We all need a little help. I got some help to get myself out of the situation. I hired a coach and I got real clarity on where I wanted to go and what I wanted to do. And I learned how important it was for me to get myself together and really create healthy boundaries and have a really healthy self-love and respect for myself, and to be confident and to be happy. And that last thing I just said is really the key. I know you think that having a love relationship is going to make you very happy. And of course, it should contribute significantly to your happiness. I believe that we are all happier in a great love relationship. However, I got happy with myself first. I learned to take care of me. And that's one of the things that we spend a lot of time on in my love coaching program because it's absolutely essential. You need to be centered, balanced, happy in your own skin. Because think about it. If you're not happy, how can you expect someone else to magically understand how to make you happy? It really doesn't work that way. And I know that's really hard news for some of us who grew up with the fairy tales, that if we just did everything right, Prince Charming would come riding in on a white horse, I think, and take us away, and we would go to this beautiful castle, and everything would be roses, and everything would be wonderful, and he would love us, and we would live happily ever after. Well, listen, that's not how it's going to work. I want you to know that if you want a modern marriage where you're both in a partnership and you love and support each other and you grow together and you support each other on your goals, that can be so amazingly wonderful and create a level of happiness that may seem impossible, but it's not. But you can't start from being so stuck or down on yourself or doubting yourself. You can't start there. And so I can help you with that. I will inspire you. I have a coaching program, a step-by-step process that we are going to adapt and customize to where you are. It's not a cookie cutter approach. That's why I always talk with you before you sign up with the program, because I want to make sure it is a really good fit for you. So at the end of the day, I just want you to know that it's really possible. It's so possible to have the love relationship of your dreams. I just talked to, in fact, just probably 30 minutes ago before I started shooting this video, I just had a conversation with a former client who is so in love with the man of her dreams right now. And she just can't stop talking about him and their life together and how much they are loving and supporting one another and how very happy she is. And by the way, she was married, and she was not only married once, she was married twice. And hopefully you know by now that there's no judgment here. I don't care how many relationships you've been in. I don't care if you've been married once, twice, 3 times. We can get to clarity on what the situation was and how not to repeat that. We can get to clarity. So I encourage you, sign up for a Get Unstuck session with me. There's no cost to you. I'll spend 15 to 20 minutes with you. And by the end of that conversation, you're going to have clarity on what might be one of the things that is standing in your way that's super critical. And so that's the place to begin, is to figure out what in the world is really standing in your way, because I know you want love. And you can have it. Don't lose hope. You can have the love relationship that you've always wanted. I know, because I was there, and now I have the love relationship I always thought that was impossible, but I'm living it every day. And so it is truly possible. So wishing you all the best in love and in life. Hope to hear from you. Until next time, Gayla Wick, Denver Love Coach.